Good morning. Welcome to our 2024 Traphagen Veterans Day celebration. This morning, we honor veterans of the United States of America. I'm Ethan Armstrong from Class 8A, and these are my fellow student classmates, Jade Whitaker and Sinai Noreen, also from the 8th grade.
On behalf of Traphagen students, teachers, administration, and staff, we welcome each of you here today to honor our brave servicemen and women of the United States military.
At this time, the salute to the flag will be led by students of Ms. Zuri Fairman and Ms. Laura Rudolph. Would you all please stand and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the singing of America?
Salute. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Class CFNLR. You may be seated. Our principal, Ms. Carol Quiones, will now bring us greetings. Ms. Quiones, please.
Thank you, Ethan. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Dear veterans, welcome to our Veterans Day celebration. Today, we gather with immense gratitude to honor your bravery, dedication, and the sacrifices you have made for our country. Your service has not only protected our freedoms, but has also inspired us. We thank you for being here with us today, sharing your stories and experiences. You are true heroes, and we are proud to celebrate you and the values of bravery and dedication you represent. Thank you for your service and sacrifice. Let's make this a memorable day in honor of all you have done for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Quiones. In honor of our parent veterans, a few of our students will share their thoughts about the meaning of Veterans Day in song and poetry.
Please welcome Daniel Sanders and Gabriel Mwaka from Class 4G, and Juan Ramirez Escalante and Chelsea Severino from Class 4M to the podium to recite a poem for us. 4th grade, please.
Good morning. Today, my classmates and I will now recite the poem, The Golden Land of Liberty, by Joanna Fuchs. Founders dream of America, our golden land of liberty. Flag of stars and stripes inspires us to remember we are free. When we sing our national anthem, unity reigns and we are one. While we're singing, hearts are ringing, time suspended till we're done.
Blaming cities farms abundant, meadows thick with country green, lofty mountains touching heaven, unknown forests so pristine, country full of vast resources, our USA fills every need. Business to keep us thriving, everyone can still succeed. USA is brotherhood, community and service too.
Hearts unfold for those in need, unselfishness the world can view. We have people who want to do good, honor, integrity, and more. Real love for our fellow man is something we have at our core. We the people love our country, overcoming war and strife. We will fight to keep our freedom, sacrificing blood and life.
Here's the heroes, bold and courageous, who led us all to victory. And then we help the ones we fought, and that's the way it will always be. Lord and Father of mankind, please keep us safe with holy power. May we be in thy protection every day and every hour. Giver of our rights and freedoms, your commands we will pursue. Thank you. Thank you, fourth graders. Please join us now and wave your flags proudly as our chorus leads us in singing This Land is Your Land.
This land is yours.
Thank you, chorus. We will now hear thoughts about Veterans Day from 6th grader Kalia Young. Please give a warm welcome to Kalia from Class 6D.
Good morning. I am Kalia Young from Class 6D, and I'll be sharing my thoughts about Veterans Day with you. Veterans Day is a holiday in the United States. We dedicate this holiday to honoring veterans from all wars. Originally, this day was known as Armistice Day, and it was created to commemorate the signing of a truce agreement in 1918 between Germany and the Allied nations. This treaty marked the end of World War I. This ceasefire occurred on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month in 1918. In 1954, the U.S. government changed Armistice Day to Veterans Day to honor all war veterans. Veterans Day was created to express our gratitude to military men and women for their sacrifices. Celebrating Veterans Day is important. It is important to honor the duty and sacrifice of American veterans. It is important to thank veterans and show our appreciation for their service. Veterans should be reassured that their hard work in protecting our country is recognized. But I think more needs to be done than just simply observing this holiday. We need to have more conversation about the effects military service might have on some of our veterans. Sometimes they may suffer from physical and mental illnesses. We need to provide our veterans with more support when they come home. As proud Americans, we should continue acknowledging our veterans all year. One way to do this is by visiting veterans in nursing homes or wherever they live. They have stories to share with us about their experiences while serving. Also, we can organize fundraisers or donate money to hosting events leading up to Veterans Day. As a young citizen who cares about veterans, I can also volunteer with agencies that provide services to them. Attending the annual parade as a family is important for teaching younger generations to honor veterans. On behalf of all students here at Traphagen, I want to thank each and every veteran in this room and all veterans across America. Thank you.
Thank you, Kalia. This next song, American Tears, honors all those men and women who serve our nation with bravery and pride. We dedicate this song to all veterans visiting with us this morning.
always cry American tears. Sometimes I think about America, about her people's legacy. I wonder if they knew that what they had to do would be known throughout history. Sometimes I think about America, about her pain along the way. I know it had to be for our democracy, for the world we live in today, for the heroes, for the patriots, for the soldiers, for all the pioneers. I will always be an American, and I'll always cry American tears. For the heroes, for the patriots, for the soldiers, for all the pioneers. I will always be an American, and I'll always cry American tears. I will always be an American, and I'll always cry American
At Traphagen, we have parents who have served and are still serving our country in the military. We would like to acknowledge each of you, servicemen and women, for your sacrifice to our nation. As we read your names aloud, will you and your Traphagen student please come up to the front to be acknowledged?
Houston Watson, neighbor to the Narain girls, Sonali, Samia, and Rosalie Narain, from classes AA, 5C, and 3D.
Anthony Vanderwerf, grandfather of Jaden and Julian De La Cruz, 2S and 4M.
Adam Knotts, father of Hannah Knotts from class 2S.
Robert Easterling, grandfather of Christopher Murray from Class 8A.
Arthur Wade, grandfather of Jade and Morgan Whitaker from classes 8A and 5CB.
John Durkin, neighbor of Eliana Mackey from class 1P.
Rick Santor, uncle of Eliana Mackey from class 1P.
At this time, we invite each of our Traphagen military parents to tell us in which division of the United States military you belong and when and where you served our country.
My name is John Durkin. I served in the Navy for 2 years on an aircraft carrier off the coast of California and Vietnam.
My name is Robert Easterman. This is my grandson. I served in the United States Army for 2 years, Vietnam, 1966 and 1969.
My name is Anthony Vanderwerf. I served in the United States Navy for 2 years. I served up in the Great Lakes, Illinois as a trainer.
Good morning, all. My name is Houston Watson. My neighbors, these wonderful people. I served a total of 12 years in the Air Force, 6 years active duty, 6 years reserved. And I was stationed at Holloman Air Force Base in New Mexico, but we supported overseas targets. So I would like to say a little bit more, if that's okay, if that's all right. I do this all the time, and it's all, I mean, look at this, I'm forgetting names right now. But I just wanted to say that, I just wanted to thank you all. Thank you for doing this. I come here every year. My kids grew up through this school. We've come all the time, and my wife can never make it. She's always working. It's always annoying. But Principal Q, I love this school. I love what you've done here. I'm glad at least one of my children were able to come through with you here. I had 4 of them who come through here. You parents that are here and maybe here, you guys made a great choice in coming to this school. The best teachers are here. I see them all the time. I run into them here and there, and they're the best. And I just want to say to you kids that don't stop learning. Always, always learn. Don't stop. Have a lifetime of learning. Make sure you do that. Once you get it in your head, no one can take it out of there. And it'll take you as far as you want to go. You got to do what you have in your heart and to always be yourself. Make sure you are always yourself. It is important to always be yourself. Don't be nobody else but you. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Adam Knotts. I served in the United States Air Force from 2004 to 2010 as a security forces specialist. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Arthur Wade. These are my granddaughters, Morgan and Jade Whitaker. I served in the United States Army for 3 years. 1 year in South Korea and 1 year in South Vietnam. And thank you for inviting me, Traphagen, to this celebration.
Would any... Would it... Is it unplugged? I think it's unplugged. Would any more veterans that we didn't call like to approach the podium at this time to be recognized? Thank you again. You may all return to your seats. On behalf of our school, we have truly enjoyed having all of you here to help us honor Traphagen's veterans. Can we give another round of applause for all our veterans?
As our celebration comes to a close, please welcome Ms. Sandra Lopresti, speech teacher, as she pays tribute to our country by performing our national anthem. Would everyone please stand at this time?
God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Whoa, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thank you, God bless you, and thank you for your service. Thank you, Ms. Lopresti. You may all be seated. We will now have closing remarks from our principal. Following her remarks, we will observe a moment of silence. Ms. Quinones, please.
Can we give another round of applause to Ms. Lopresti, please? Thank you. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. As we know, this is a time-honored tradition here at Traphagen. And we have been so fortunate that Ms. Moore has led us in this beautiful assembly year after year after year. Ms. Moore, can you please stand for a moment? We thank you, Ms. Moore, and we appreciate all that you do for Traphagen and for our veterans every single year. At this time, I'm going to ask everybody to bow their heads in a moment of silence. Thank you. We are going to begin dismissing. We're going to start with pre-K first. I'm going to ask everybody to please stay seated until you are called so that we can exit the gymnasium safely. Pre-K, please. Thank you.